Good afternoon. It's 3:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, July 22nd. Let's see what's going on with Litecoin. Gotta make a fresh video with the better shirt on. That rag I had on when I was on his cell phone is when I was cleaning the grill. I wore a regular t-shirt. I got two nice acid burns on my face. You can see here from somebody dropped an old sulfuric lead acid battery. I was helping my friend and I had a little on my face. Even though it didn't feel it at first, then the burn came in. Got me. I didn't put no baking soda on it. So it's been like that for a while. It's going to take a while to heal. But now back to the subject. At least now I won't look like a huge potato head. My cell phone, my head looks so huge. Okay, what's going on here is I'll explain it to people from the beginning so you don't have to spend all day watching all my videos. When I first started trading here about September, I didn't make it December. I sold out and I made quite a substantial amount of money. But that wasn't the case with everybody. Some of my friends complained that, hey, look, there's a problem here with Litecoin. I see, this is my friend Freddie, I see two trades of the same market size manipulating the price back and forth. I said, okay, I'll take a look at it. That was at December 2017 after I tagged out. So I was looking at it for a while and I was following it. I see every couple of weeks they changed, the market size. In other words, to cope up with any swings that possibly could happen where the market would go up. They would take down the old market size trades and replace them with larger market size trades in order to maintain that control. So after a while, I was trying to get Coinbase to actually move their ass and find out who was manipulating it, because the manipulation was there, it was spotted, it was recorded, it was noted. So I asked them several times for arbitration to straighten this out. Your market's manipulated. I've been taken in. You guys lied to us. There is market manipulation. At the time, I did not know who it was. I told them in October of 2018, I go, look, you guys, I sent them an email. You got this. You definitely have somebody here manipulating. We know his trades. We see them all the time. They told us, basically, the head of investigations of Coinbase told us to take a walk. So the following month, I told them, okay, I'm going to go to the authorities. We're going to hand my evidence over since you won't look at it. That was the New York Department of Financial Services. They looked at it, and they told Coinbase, look, New York Department of Financial Services holds your bit license. If one of your traders in New York says there's something funny going on and we see it, we want to know who's putting up those trades, or we're going to yank your bit license. So, of course, since it was going to affect their pocket, they responded. The letter is also on here. You'll be able to see it on my, I'll show you what was exposed. Right here. This is the letter here. 1 week ago. It's posted right here. You can go in, see it, read it. It's all there. What happens is Coinbase admitted those two trades belong to the market maker, but then they created this elaborate cover story that he posts his trades 40 to 44 cents on both sides equidistant, so it doesn't affect the market price. And it reacts to the market. In other words, it always moves 40 to 44 cents. Well, if you also watch some of these videos that I got there, you'll see it's never posted equidistance, 40 to 44 cents. And the reason why I discovered why it wasn't posted equidistance is because this market maker, as the higher the price goes up, his spread, where he buys and sells coin, gets narrower as the higher the price of Litecoin goes up. Now, when the price is low at 100 or below it, he can always get a $2.20 spread between what he buys it at and what he sells it at, which at this current level, he'd be making like 2.19% each coin that he buys and sells. All right? Meanwhile, when he brings the price down, he's making more money And as he brings the price down, we're losing money. Okay, he devalues the equity of the asset Litecoin that we hold. Then I found out he's the only market maker across all the trading pairs across Coinbase. That's also stated in the letter that Coinbase sent to the New York Department of Financial Services. And I'm under the firm belief that that letter was marked confidential, but since I filed the complaint, New York Department of Financial Services had to give me Coinbase's reply to see if it was resolved. But Coinbase marked it confidential. I just thought that the agent from the New York Department of Financial Services is going to say, we're satisfied, we cleared them and everything. No, New York, we don't do that way in New York City. If you say you're innocent of the crime, they have to give me the response that they gave to my complaint. They have to give me a copy. I read the response. I came in, I calculated what they're saying, and it's not true. They just point blank out lied to the New York Department of Financial Services. So going by the rules and regulations of the New York Department of Financial Services, once I have proven that, and I also talked to the head bank examiner, these guys should have their bit license yanked because they're defrauding the market makers using his leverage, his liquidity to defraud thousands of customers that are invested in Litecoin. This is not something new, manipulating the spread. This just happened a while ago where they have manipulated the spread. I think some traders did it on NASDAQ, and they had to settle for $1 billion. That's the kind of money that's involved by manipulating the spread. Every time he buys and sells, provides liquidity, he's making $2 a coin. What are you making on your coin when he manipulates the price? I severely doubt if you're making anything. But he's ensuring that he's helping himself. So that's the whole story. This is why I say these guys are criminals. They need to be closed down. All you have to do is go in, read the letter, do the math as I show you how it's done. Do it yourself, and then you will have a perfect understanding of what's going on at Coinbase and their crooked market maker. Now, he dropped the price down, and they're going to try and squash it because they have a fear now that Bob's coming online and being tested today. If that news comes out positive, they're afraid that the market's going to go up. So what does he do? He does a preemptive. Let's drop it down so it has a longer range to go back up to $100. Now, we almost broke out 2 times, but they squashed it. You see what they did? They immediately attacked it and dumped it. These guys, and I watched the market maker do it. He posted the trades. I told you on 2 of my prior videos. I told you when I seen him post it. I knew what he was going to do. And no sooner than about a half an hour later, the price went down as soon as I seen him post the trades. So there's absolute proof. You could watch the video at the time. Well, I should have recorded it, but I told you what was going to happen, and it happened. And the only reason I know is because I have prior knowledge of how this market maker works, what his intentions are. He wants to keep that $2 spread at all costs. And if he has to cheat, lie, and steal, that's exactly what he'll do. These guys at Coinbase are criminals. Criminals. All right, people. You're being forewarned. This is really rotten. This is really rotten what they're doing. Really rotten.